Hi friends, welcome back. This Friday is National Paper Airplane Day, and I am so glad that it is warm and sunny out so I can show you how to make and fly your own paper airplane. And then since we are all about the learning here, I'll give you a few tips on how to bring numeracy into this craft. Ready? Let's fly!
Welcome to Famlit 5, where we provide literacy tips in 5 minutes or less for you to use in your everyday routine.
So there are a few different ways to make a paper airplane, and here I'm going to show you the first way I learned as a kid. All you need is a sheet of paper. First, fold your paper in half lengthwise. You may also know this as hot dog style. Unfold your paper and flip it so the crease is pointed up at you. Now flatten your paper out by sliding your hand along the crease. Now fold the top two corners, the ones furthest away from you, down to the middle of the paper to make a point at the tip. Repeat that step, folding the new top corners down to the middle of the paper. Your paper should now have a long triangle shape at the top. Next, we're going to remake our first fold. So find that crease in the middle of your paper and fold it back up. Flip your paper onto one side. Take the open edge of your paper and fold it down to the closed edge. Flip the paper over and make the same fold on that side. That's it. Open up the last two folds you made to reveal the wings. Now hold your plane on the bottom and give it a throw. As I mentioned before, there are many ways to make a paper airplane. If you're curious, go online with an adult to look up more styles, or get creative and make your own. All you need is a piece of paper that's folded up somehow and flies even just a little bit after you throw it. Now I did promise some numeracy tips, so let's head outside to learn and play. The best way to incorporate literacy into this craft is with measurement. Throw your airplane and let it land. Mark the place you threw it from. Here I'm just putting my sweater down on the ground. And now measure how far it flew. You can do this in a few ways. If you have a measuring tape, place one end of the tape where you threw the plane, pull the tape to the spot the plane landed, and then read the number. My plane flew 6.7 meters. If you don't have a measuring tape handy, just walk from your starting point to the plane and count your steps along the way. My plane flew 9 steps from me. It's also fun to change your steps while you're measuring. See how many big steps it takes to get to the plane, or how many tiny steps it takes to get to the plane. Here's a challenging question for you. Do you think a tall person or a short person would take more steps to reach the plane? Work with your family to find out. Whew, that was a really fun time outside. Did you enjoy it too? One last thing I'd like you to think about is the concept of symmetry. So something that is symmetrical looks the same on both sides. Take this butterfly, for example. All of its wings are the same, so it's symmetrical. Something that is asymmetrical looks different on each side. My little Ahsoka toy here has her arms and legs in different positions. So when you look at her straight on, she is not symmetrical. Both her left and right sides are not the same. As you're making your paper airplane, at each step, move and flip your paper over to look for any symmetry. Does it look symmetrical at each step, or maybe not? Is your finished plane symmetrical? Now, I could talk all day about cool things to do with paper airplanes. There's a lot of really interesting physics about how they fly. So if you're curious, go online with an adult and look up more. But for now, we've only got 5 minutes, so I'll leave you with this. If you make a really cool and interesting paper airplane, please do share it with us on social media using the hashtag CFL Fun with Literacy. I would love to see your designs. See you next time on Famlit 5.